Hey guys, Henry here from Product Creation Formula. In this video, we're going to be talking about my 5 favorite free online tools that you can use today. But before we go ahead and do that, I just want to let you know, here at Product Creation Formula, we love to give you tips and tricks to be able to help you create your products quickly and easily. Along with that, we also do product reviews, as well as tips on how to make money online. So if that's the sort of thing that interests you, how about you smash that like button, as well as subscribe and hit the bell icon, so you can be notified whenever we upload more videos. Hey, stick around to the end because there's also going to be a little bit of a joke. Alright, let's go check it out. Now the first site we're going to be looking at is a place called remove.bg. Now remove.bg allows us to be able to remove the background image from a photo. For example, if you have a photo like this, it'll then remove the background for you automatically, and it's very, very, very intuitive. Now let's go and have a look and upload of our own. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this section just here, and it will take me to where I can then find some images. Now I've already chosen this folder from before, so we're going to be choosing this particular one, and the reason I've chosen this one is because it has a dark background plus my dark shirt, and I find that I may as well give this thing a little bit of a challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on that, and what it's going to do is it's going to put the image in here, and then it's going to remove the background, and you will automatically see that the background is removed. Now let's say, for example, you don't want to have that seat just there. That's not a problem, we can just edit it using this. Now this is 100% free, and I'll leave a link down in the description down below for this. Now for you to remove the background just here, all we have to do is hit erase. Now you'll find that this little dot here, which removes it, is rather large, so we can adjust the size, and I'm going to be taking that down to about probably there to start off with, just to help me get rid of some of this marking just here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it down as close to the shirt as I can without hitting the shirt, and then I'm going to make this all the way down to here, so it's much smaller. Now I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to expand this up. I'm going to hit Control, I'm going to use my mouse roller, and I'm going to go in much closer. Oops a daisy, too far. There we are. I'm going to come in a lot closer so I can see what I'm actually doing, and then I'm going to remove these sections just here, and then I'm going to show you the end result. So let's pause the video until then. Okay, now we're back. So as you can see, I have just removed the background chair, and I've taken this up as close as I can get it without actually damaging the image. Oops, let's undo what I just did then. I was trying to remove that little dot, just a little tiny dot right there. There we are. Now as you can see, that has removed the background very nicely, and all you have to do is hit download image, and you can share it or leave it anywhere you like. So I'm going to actually put this one down here, and you can tell it's the removed one because it says remove.bg preview. So we can now hit save, and it will then save it to where you want it. And in just a moment I'll open it up and I'll show you that it has been removed. So here it is, and as you can see, there is no background. Remember, I had the foam background wall, and that is no longer there. Now this is called remove.bg, and as I said, I'll leave the link in the description down below. Let's go check out my next favorite tool. Now my next favorite tool is in fact a Chrome web extension, and it's free. Now I use this fairly regularly when I'm wanting to choose a color. Let's say, for example, I want to go back to my remove.bg and I want to have a look at what that color there is. Now all I have to do is go over here to, you see how I've got the Chrome extension on my bar just here? All I have to do is click on that, and it will bring up this area here. Now all I need to do is hover the little, see how you've got the crosshairs just there? You put the crosshairs right over the top, and as you can see it says E82321, and if you have something where you need to put in a RGB code, you can use 2323533, or you can just use the hash code, which is E82321, and that will then give you that specific color. And you can use that anywhere you like. And what I normally do in this particular case is, say for example I want that, I just click on that and that will highlight that, and I can now copy that and place that anywhere I want. Now to get these Chrome extension, if you don't know how to do Chrome extensions, all you really need to do is go over here to the 3 dots on the top right hand corner, click on that, then go down here to More Tools and go over here to Extensions, and then you can search for extensions, or if you want to, you can go to the actual site itself and you can download the tool itself. It should say here download, and it'll allow you to put it onto Chrome. And then all you need to do is activate it. We'll go back over here to the extensions again, More Tools, Extensions. We'll scroll down until we find it. Here it is, and you need to make sure that that's turned on. If you turn that off, that becomes, if you go like that, it removes it, and if you turn it back on, it puts it back in place. And it's as simple as that. Alright, now let's go and have a look at my next favorite tool. My next favorite tool is in fact GIMP. Now GIMP stands for GNU Image Manipulation Program. It's a free and open source image editor, just like what you'd have if, say for example, you were using Photoshop. Now it doesn't have quite as many bells and whistles as Photoshop has, but it has pretty much most of what most people need. And I find that GIMP has done me well over the years, and I've had very few reasons to want to go over to Photoshop. Now let's go down here and have a quick look at what GIMP looks like. Now I'm going to show you one of the things that I use GIMP for, and I use it on a weekly basis, usually 3 or 4 times a week. Now let's go and have a look here. I'm going to go here, I'm going to open up a project. I'm going to go over here to my E drive. No, my D drive, sorry. I need to go to my D drive, not my E drive. And I'm going to go to this folder here. And then I'm going to scroll down to the folder that says Me. So I'm going to click on that, and we're going to find the Shush remove one, which is the one we just removed. So we're going to double click on that, and there we have it. So as you can see, there is a photo of me without the white outline. So if we want to be able to put a white outline around there, let me show you how I do this. The first thing I like to do is go over to the filter section. I like to then go down to the enhance, and then go straight to the sharpen section. And what that does is it sharpens the image, and then I hit OK. Now another thing I like to do at this particular point is go right click, and then I add alpha to selection. Then after that I then duplicate, I right click and I hit duplicate layer. Now what I did before to get that, I right clicked, and that brought that up. Now another thing we need to do is go over here to the select section, and I want to go down here to where it says grow. Click on grow. Now we're going to be keeping it at say 6, and we're going to be hitting, one more thing I need to show you before we go any further. So I need to make sure that I have clicked on the bottom one of these two, because this one here is the background and this one here is the foreground, and we want to make sure that the background is clicked. So let's go back over to select, and we're going to be going over here to grow, and we need to make sure it's on something like between 6 and 8. And what I'm going to do is going to hit OK, and if you can see, the outline has actually come out away from the actual image itself. So you can see it goes around the image really nicely. Now another thing you're going to need to do is go over here to the edit section, and because it's the background, you need to be able to make sure you have the background color you want. Now to be able to find the background color that you want, you can choose this one here. By clicking on there, you can choose whatever color you want, but I'm going to keep it as white. So I'm going to click on that, go down to edit, go down to fill background, and there we have it. It's completely filled. And as you can see, it is really good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to export this. I'm going to be exporting it as, and instead of keeping it with that particular name, it always turns it over to a PNG, by the way, when you use remove.bg. Now I'm going to be calling this one Shush White Outline. Okay, so with that, I now hit export, and it will export it back into the folder I got it from. So we're going to hit it back there. And as you can see, that is now me going shh, and it now has a white outline. Now if I say, for example, wanted to have a darker outline, all I have to do, if I want to go white and black, just to make the white stand out more, I now just have to right click on here, go over here to duplicate slide, then all I have to do is just rinse and repeat by making sure I am on the bottom one, and then I go over here to select, then go to grow, and before I do that, I need to make sure I change the background color. I can change the background color by hitting that little icon right there, and that changes it to black. Now we're going to go back to select, go to grow. We're going to be keeping that at 6, and that will just add that to the other amount. And then all we need to do is hit edit, go back down to fill background with black, and as you can see, we now have a black and white outline. And you can then export this as, and it can say white and black outline. White and black outline, and there we have it. We can hit export. Yes, we want to export it as is. There we go. And there we have it. And this is just one of the many things I do using GIMP. Alright, now let's go and have a look at my next favorite tool. Now my next favorite tool, if you've been a member of my site for any length of time, you may have come across me speaking about Lily Speech. Now Lily Speech is a free speech-to-text software, meaning that what you can do is you can literally, say for example, get a notepad up, and you can see that it doesn't have any option where you can speak into something and have it write. Unlike, say for example, a Word document, which then has dictate section if you're using Microsoft Office 365. For example, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Oh, didn't do it for some reason, I'm not sure why. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you how to do this using Lily Speech. All I have to do to make Lily Speech work is to go Control D. I'll just bring that up. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Period, new line. How now, brown cow? Period, new line. New line. Smiley face. And to stop it, all I had to do was hit Control D. So as you can see, it brought the first few words up because I had already hit Control D before it had a chance to work, or before I realized I'd done it. So the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, how now brown cow, and smiley face, and as you can see, it wrote it perfectly. Now you may need to do some corrections occasionally, but this is one of my favorite tools because it makes my life so much easier. I can also use it to comment in the comment sections on YouTube and anywhere else I choose to use it. Now the best part about it is it's not stuck to one particular software. For example, on this particular one, it's not dedicated to just Microsoft Office 365. Because it's free, it can be used pretty much anywhere on the web or on any particular Word document that you choose to use. Now let's go and have a look at my next favorite tool. Now my next favorite tool has to be the snipping tool. I use this really often, quite a lot in fact, and I will grab this and say for example I want to take a photo of Lily Speech logo. all I need to do is highlight, just hit the new like that, and it will then darken the screen like that, and all I have to do is go like that and then highlight over the top of the logo. I'll take hold of the logo, and then I will remove the background. I'll also add white outlines and all this sort of stuff, change it up so as I'm not breaking copyright, and then we can then use this as part of what I'm doing for YouTube or any other thing that I'm creating. For example, it might be a logo for a product I've created. So this is the sort of thing you can use it for, and I use this one all the time. Now I love it because I find it so easy, and it gives a really good definition of the image. Okay guys, now these are my 5 favorite free tools that you can use online. Okay guys, it's joke time. A little boy was in the school chapel and he was praying. He was screaming on the top of his lungs, "Dear God, please make Moscow the capital of China." And the priest comes up to him and says, "Son, why are you praying like that?" He says, "Because, Father, that's the answer I gave in my school examination." Alright guys, if you like this video, please consider smashing the like button, as well as subscribing and hitting the bell icon so you can be notified whenever we upload more videos. Hey, and if you like it, why not consider sharing, and also leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this video. Alright guys, have a great day and bye for now.